Are you about to drop $10,000 to $20,000 on hardwood floors without knowing the difference between solid hardwood versus engineered hardwood? Because here's the truth, one of them might be the wrong choice for your home, and that salesperson at the store probably won't tell you until it's too late. Coming up in this video, you're going to learn 3 things. First, what's the actual structural difference between solid hardwood and engineered hardwood? Because it's not just a marketing gimmick. There's real science here that affects performance. Second, which one is more durable and how many times each can actually be refinished. Not what the sales guy tells you, but what I've seen in real homes after years of kids, dogs, and real life. And third, which one is better for your specific home and situation? Because the answer depends on where you're installing it, your budget, and your long-term plans. So think of solid hardwood like a solid chocolate bar. It's one piece all the way through, and that's exactly what solid hardwood is. One piece of solid wood from top to bottom. Now, engineered hardwood is more like a layered candy bar. Think of it like Kit Kat. You've got real chocolate on the outside, but inside there are layers working together. Same thing with engineered hardwood. You have real wood on top, that's your wear layer, which is also called a wood veneer, and underneath you've got layers of wood built in a cross-grain pattern. Both are real wood, they are just constructed differently for different purposes. Let's start with why that construction difference actually matters. The biggest thing is moisture and stability. Engineered hardwood has those cross-grained layers I just mentioned, and that gives it dimensional stability, especially in high humid or moisture conditions. Solid hardwood is just one piece of wood, which means it expands and contracts way more when moisture levels change. Here's a rule I always tell my clients. Never install solid hardwood in basements. I've seen so many moisture problems with solid hardwood when it's installed in areas where the subfloor has high moisture content. It cups, it warps, it buckles, and you should never install solid hardwood directly on a concrete slab. Engineered hardwood, on the other hand, is built to handle those moisture swings. That's why if you have a basement, you should always go with engineered hardwood. No questions asked. Now let's talk about durability and refinishing, because there's a huge myth out there that solid hardwood is always more durable or better just because it's solid. That's not true. Here's the reality. Solid hardwood can be refinished about 3 to 5 times because you're sanding through one thick piece of wood. Engineered hardwood can also be refinished about 1 to 2 times, and that's limited by how thick the veneer is on top. But here's what most people don't realize. Most homeowners never refinish their floors even once in 10 years. And when it comes to handling scratches day to day from pets, kids, and toys, I've actually found that engineered hardwood with a thick veneer or wear layer handles the wear much better. A lot of clients pick solid hardwood when they have pets or children, and that's not always the best option. Solid hardwood gets scratched and damaged from pet claws, toys, spills, and more moisture much easier than engineered hardwood does. Now let's move on to the installation methods and what that actually means for you. Solid hardwood gets nailed or stapled down, which means it can only go over a wood subfloor. Engineered hardwood gets glued down, and that means it can go over concrete, radiant heat, pretty much any subfloor. We've installed both types in customers' houses, and my preferred floor is actually engineered hardwood. Solid hardwood installation is a little easier because you're just nailing or stapling it down. Engineered hardwood is slightly harder to install because you're gluing it. This matters a lot if you have a basement with a concrete slab, or if you live in a condo, or if you're doing certain renovations where you don't have a wood subfloor to work with. So which one should you choose for your specific situation? Let me break it down. If you have a basement or any below grade space, always go with engineered hardwood. No exceptions. If you're installing it on the main floor over a wood subfloor or crawl space, either one works fine. But engineered is the better choice in my opinion. If you have pets and kids, engineered hardwood handles that wear much better. When it comes to budget, both are in a similar price range at the same quality levels. So that's not really the deciding factor. And if you're thinking long term, here's what I tell people. If you're planning to stay in your home for 20 plus years and you want the option to refinish multiple times, solid definitely wins. But if you're looking at 10 to 20 years, engineered hardwood performs great and you probably won't need to refinish it anyway. There's one more thing I need to mention, and that's the width factor. If you want wider planks, like 6 to 8 inches wide, engineered hardwood is always a better choice for stability. Solid hardwood in wide planks has a higher risk of cupping and warping because of how much that single piece of wood moves with moisture. I've had clients who are amazed at how open and spacious engineered wide planks make their rooms feel compared to the traditional 3-inch solid hardwood. It's a totally different look, and it really does make the space feel much bigger. Now, when you're shopping for engineered hardwood, pay attention to the veneer thickness. That's your wear layer on top. You'll see options with 2 millimeters, 4 millimeters, or 6 millimeters. The thicker the wear layer, the more times you can refinish it and the longer it's going to last. If you look at the edge of a plank, you can actually see the layers in engineered versus one continuous piece in solid. That's a quick visual check you can do. And here's the thing, both solid and engineered floors can last 30 to 50 plus years when they're installed correctly. So it's not like one is automatically better than the other. It's about which one is right for your home. One myth I hear all the time is that engineered hardwood is not real wood. That's completely false. Engineered hardwood is real wood. It's just manufactured differently to withstand higher humidity, to withstand higher moisture, and it's to get the wider look on the planks. The top layer is real wood, usually some type of oak, same as solid hardwood, and the only difference is what's underneath. Now that you know whether solid hardwood versus engineered hardwood is right for your home, the next question is, what's this actually going to cost me? In this video right here, I break down a real hardwood flooring quote from start to finish so you know exactly where the money goes, what's worth paying for, and how to avoid getting hit with surprise fees. Click here to watch it now, and you'll know exactly what you budget before you talk to any contractor.